only for algorithm purposes, I'm covering the story because I'm seeing normies take this the wrong way. Um, we all know that Jonathan Majors, he really does not need to be in court, but what people don't understand is in America, the court system, whether it be just regular court or you have family court or you have, just court in general, is one of the biggest money makers. The system in general, the school to prison pipeline is all a big money maker. So whenever an allegation comes around, this is why even the smallest allegation can get so far, because they're always trying to see how much money they're trying to get out of you. I'm talking about the whole system is designed like that. That's why I say there's really no such thing as a justice system. Okay. Now, right here, we're going to see in this case where Jonathan Majors' ex-girlfriend, she plays the recording in court where the actor allegedly demanded her to behave like Coretta Scott King or Michelle Obama. And I guess her angle is to prove that, I guess, he's low-key abusive. You know what I mean? And like I said, in today's day and age, if you raise your voice at somebody, it's considered abuse. So that's the days that we're living in. So we always had to be cognizant of that. All right, so let's read the report here. During the second day of the Jonathan Majors assault trial, his ex-girlfriend Grace Jabari detailed what happened in their past relationship. Jabari claims Majors first became angry with her in December 2021 and described several instances of him being mean or aggressive. So in this case, like I told you, just being mad, just being angry, you know what I mean, is considered a crime. And like I said, people think that their girlfriends or their wives are loyal to them, but what they don't understand is your wife or your girlfriend, she has, anytime you fucked up, she has that written down somewhere in her notes, her diary, or her phone. In the notes section in her phone, she has everything that you do wrong documented. And men usually don't do stuff like this, but just know that the person that you love is keeping tabs on you. Back to the story. Per ABC News, in the incident, she was going to meet his dogs. Jabari said Majors gave her specific instructions for behaving around the dogs. During the incident, she told Majors how an ex had a dog, and she said Majors became angry and raised his voice. You see, I told you guys, just raising your voice is considered abuse. Like she really has nothing on the dude. She really has, like, I'm looking at all these instances, the stories and whatnot, and it's just an instance of him raising his voice. So it just showed like there's really nothing there, but because there's money to be made, the lawyers are making money off this, the officials in courts, the clergymen, all these people connected to this are making money off of Jonathan Majors, right? This is why I don't understand why, like, I do not understand why actors have normie girlfriends or like normie wives, people that are not connected to the industry. People don't understand. Like, they'll be like, why is this male celebrity, he's going out with a Kardashian? Is because to avoid stupid shit like this. They'll be like, why are they with this industry pastor? Because she's connected to the industry. She has things to lose, right? Or you'll see a rapper with a Ruby Rose. Yes, she's an industry pastor, but she's connected into the industry. If she messes up that part, she's going to be broke. So she's not going to, for the most part, she's going to negotiate her price up front. So she's basically like a paid escort girlfriend type thing, right? So you can avoid situations like this. All right, so back to the story. Jabari told the jury, it was the first time I felt scared of him. As she continued her testimony, she described a time in June 2022 when she went to a festival with poor cell phone reception, and the Creed actor was not very nice about it. You see, there's literally nothing there. There's nothing there. Let's continue. The jury also heard a recording of Majors shouting at her, demanding she behave like Coretta Scott King or Michelle Obama. In the recording, Majors allegedly said, "I'm a great man. I do great things for my culture and for the world. The woman that supports me needs to be a great woman." He added 2 nights ago, you did not do that, which took away from the plan. In addition, Jabari claimed that Majors would get upset with her and would threaten suicide. Now that's just, I doubt that. I doubt that. Now, I guess people are kind of going at Jonathan Majors for telling her to act like Coretta Scott King or Michelle Obama. But basically, it's like what this comment says here. you see this comment. It says he was basically telling you to act like you got some damn sense, and that's all there is to it. But obviously, took it as oh, he wanted his white woman to act like a black woman. No, it's pretty simple. It's pretty simple. It looks like, according to the testimonies, he was giving her basic instructions and she just could not follow them. And she's basically like, when he brought up Michelle Obama or Coretta Scott King, he basically was bringing up examples of women that acted right in the public eye. And that's basically what he wanted her to do. Just please act right. But she couldn't even do that. You know what I mean? She had the easiest job in the world, really, to be quite honest with you. And she couldn't even do that. She couldn't cut it because she's a woman. So, and on top of that, there's always that threat of, because you can bring frivolous lawsuits to the court like this. Especially if you're a black man of means, you can always, the woman is in your life is always liable to bring you to the belly of the beast when need be. It doesn't really work a lot with white men of means. Like, for example, when you talk about Matt Ariza, the Bills punter. Now, obviously, he still suffered a consequence. He's not going to get another job. Like I feel bad for him. He don't realize how this shit works. He's not going to get another NFL punting job. I'm sorry, especially as a punter. It's not like he was a quarterback. He's a punter, and then you have that behind you. So, but even with Matt Ariza's case, technically he should be in jail, but because I can tell that he has some influential family members. Because if you look at his case, he should still be in jail because she was 17. It still classifies as statutory rape, but because she lied about her age and like there was so much evidence of her being a 304, they basically used my argument, my R. Kelly argument, to help him to set him free. So it doesn't really work like they wanted to when it comes to white men with means, but it's still, I'm talking about white men with means, not the average white man. I'm talking about the like white men with means. They can't really pull it like that, but they can pull it on black men with means, right? So that's basically the danger of being a black man with means, is you can still get pulled down for something simple like this. This is why you'll see black men with certain like models connected to the industry, because they're trying to, because if they're dealing with a normie, the average normie girl can still get you in trouble, so that's really what it is. And I just wanted to cover this because I guess it was a lot of, not a whole lot, it was a lot of like normies, I guess, tripping over the Michelle Obama and Coretta Scott King comment. And he was just basically telling her, you need to act right. You got to act right. And like I said, she had a simple job and she couldn't do that. And also, before I sign off from this, one day I do have to do there's a couple of live streams I got to do. I got to do a live stream where I highlight the pros and cons when dealing with different races of women, right? Because I'm of the belief that it doesn't matter white, black, Asian, Hispanic, dyke bitches, or whatever you're dealing with. When you're dealing with an American raised, influenced woman, you're dealing with a wild card that you just are not. There's no better race of women, in my opinion. I've always believed this, in my opinion. There's no better race of women or desirable, right? It's always pros and cons, right? For example, when you're dealing with black women, what you see is what you get, right? So you can use that to your advantage, really, if you smart about your pimping, right? You can really use that to your advantage. But they don't understand. But also the cons is they do not understand tact. They don't understand time and place. Wait till we get into the car. They don't understand these kind of things. You know what I mean? It's just so much that's working against them on that end. When you're dealing with white women, passive aggressive, death by 1,000 cuts is one of the main reasons why, especially when I was younger, not really now in the older I get, but especially when I was younger, I just could not deal with white women at all. Meaning I did not have patience for white women. I still kind of am like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm still kind of am like that, and that's probably something I got to work on. But I'm talking about, it was really hard, especially in high school. I did not have a lot of patience for the shenanigans that they would pull, because it would always be those little passive aggressive, those little cuts. I can't do that. When you're dealing with Hispanics, yes, they might be the best at what they do. Yes, you might find, I'm talking about, if you find a Hispanic girl that actually likes you, which is rare, right? She will serve you. She will do what you want her to do. She will, in terms of, there are certain Latino American cultures where they actually take pride in being a wife, right? So that's the good part in it. You know what I mean? But however, you're not gonna have no peace in your life when you're dealing with an Hispanic woman. I'm sorry. It's just, that's just what it is. Right. And if she blows up on you physically, you can't tell her nothing about that too. Whatever, like I said, you're gonna get stabbed. No knives around him. No knives around him. Like I said, no knives around him. They'll stab the shit out you. That's not no stereotype. Those are just facts. And they're liable to practice witchcraft on you and Santeria and all this stuff too. So, like I said, that's a big risk when dealing with that community. Right? Pros and cons. Like I said, pros and cons. In life, there's no solutions, only trade-offs. Asians, what people don't understand. Yeah, they what they do is, Asians, they play that submissive thing, whatever that they have going for them. That's them just playing. And what you don't understand is, say if you marry an Asian woman, you know you got to take on that whole family. She's gonna move in that whole family with you. And on top of that, you might need to learn how to cook your own food around them, because they're liable to poison your food. I'm just putting it out there. This is what it is. A lot of the stuff that Asians do is similar, very similar to white women. Passive aggressive, death by 1,000 cuts. And on top of that, like I said, like, for example, if you're dealing with Hispanic and black women, if they like you, they're not going to hold back sexually. Asians, like, if you ask the average Japanese woman how much times of sex she has per month, she'll be like one or two times. So just putting that out there. You know what I mean? So, you know, there's no solutions. There's no real like trio bulletproof solutions, only trade-offs, you know? So I do have to do a live stream on that. I kind of went a little bit off the rails there, but I just wanted to add that last part in there.